Good evening. Welcome to Elkin Athletics Center, tonight's contest between Baylor and the Innsbruck Tigers. Teaching good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of athletics. At Innsbruck, our community is dedicated to following the highest principles with moral integrity and joy. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith, and we abide by the decisions of the officials. You, the spectators, properly support these teams in this event by refraining from derogatory or demeaning remarks or cheers. Please remember that the use of alcohol and tobacco is prohibited on the Prince campus. Thank you for helping us celebrate this competition with positive and sportsmanlike conduct, partnering with each other to create a great event for all. At this time, we ask that you stand as you are able, face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Baylor Red Raiders. Number 1, Riley Alexis. Number 3, Emery Perico. Number 4, Bella White. Number 15, Hadley Wharton. And number 55, Sloan Watson. And now the starting lineup for your Innsbruck Tigers. Number 4, Nori Davison. Number 21, Zayden Saran. Number 22, Delani Cambridge. Number 24, Sullivan Brown. And number 25, Jamila Garza.
Welcome to the Elkin Athletic Center, where the Innsbruck Tigers host the Baylor Red Raiders in the Tennessee Class AA State Quarterfinals. Tip goes to the Tigers, and Sullivan Brown was blocked, but they'll hold on to the ball. I'm Dean Rolski up here in the booth. Innsbruck took part in the regional tournament last week, made it all the way to the championship before they came up just short against the Harpeth Hall Honey Bears in the final minutes. They were leading, and Jelani Cambridge fouled out, and the Tigers just couldn't hold on. But right on cue, Jelani Cambridge getting it started and putting the Tigers on the board. They lead 3-0 now. First points of the game go to the Tigers. Baylor looking to respond with a three of their own. Comes up just short, and it's Cambridge with the rebound. Going to try a three from the same spot. Can't get it to fall, though. Nice early tempo to this one, back and forth. Both teams shooting threes. And that ball's tipped around, and Nori Jamison picks it up and can take it the other way. Jamison going to try a mid-range jumper. Too strong. Brown able to save it to Surratt. Can't get the three to fall either. Both teams back and forth and shooting up threes. Jelani Cambridge made the first shot of the game from deep. And after that, both teams struggling a little bit. Cambridge with it now. Jamison going to try another three. And splash. It's 6-0, and the Tigers off to a hot start here. Just a minute and a half gone. Playing good defense and knocking down shots from all over beyond the arc. From the free throw line, that one's good for Baylor. They are finally on the board, and it's Kaylee Snyder with the basket. Cambridge driving inside, gets the foul and the basket. Cambridge has already knocked down a three, and she'll get another chance to get another three-point play, but a different variation. And Cambridge makes the free throw to complete the three-point play, and the Tigers lead 9-2 in the opening stages here at home. State quarterfinals. The winner of this one will play next Friday at, I believe, Tennessee Tech, and the championship will be played the following day. So if you can get, as there's a foul, as Cambridge is able to hold on to it. But the winner will get a full week off to rest, to practice, to regroup before they have what could be 2 games inside 24 hours at Tennessee Tech in the next week. So you've still got to win this one, and the Tigers are on their way so far. Surratt to Cambridge. Across to Jamison, going to try another three, and going to make another three. She's getting it going early on. The freshman, Nori Jamison, already knocked down 2 3-pointers, and the Tigers have already pushed the lead out to double digits. Baylor looking to respond with a three of their own. Can't get it to fall, and the turnover is going to go the Tigers' way. With 5:12 to go in the first quarter, the Tigers lead 12-2. Almost let Jamison have another three there. Don't give her any second invitation. She's already proved tonight that she doesn't need one. Able to just get rid of it as she hit the deck there. Cambridge now might try a step back three, crossover. Too strong that time, but Surratt's going to get the offensive rebound and bring it all the way back out. Jamison swings it across to Garza, who's got plenty of room to maneuver. Hands it back off to Jamison and once more to Cambridge. Inside, wide open. Jaden Surratt with the extra pass, and Nori Jamison, some contact, no whistle. And Baylor do come away with it. It's Bella White trying to go all the way, but couldn't convert the layup. And Cambridge is moving fast now from coast to coast. May try and go alone. She does. Again, some contact, no whistle. She couldn't knock down the layup either. Three for White now. Too strong. And Cambridge again running away with it after getting the rebound. End-to-end stuff. Nice feed to Camila Garza, who makes the layup, and immediately a timeout from Baylor. That'll be their first of the game. They'll have 4 left in the half. Tigers off to a great start, leading 14-12 with 3:53 to go in quarter number 1. And we're back, and the Red Raiders will get the ball here out of the timeout as they trail 2-14. They've had open looks. They've had looks from underneath, from beyond the arc, and they just haven't gotten a lot to fall so far. Garza playing defense now. Here we go here. Now it's with Ariana Cam. Haley Snyder from the top of the key, bringing it back a little bit. Baylor taking their time on this possession. Can't seem to get a look they want to put up a shot here. Still haven't even been able to really get into the paint on this possession. They're coming close to taking a minute off of this clock in one possession. It's Bella White going inside, kicks it out. 3-point try is too strong. The offensive rebound, though, underneath, looking for the pass inside. And it's a nice pass indeed, and Kaylee Snyder finishes off that long possession with the layup. Too strong there, and Baylor will come with it yet again. It's been Bella White who's been trying to take over. Kim Cooper playing defense, and Bella White hits the little fadeaway. And that's a couple big possessions for Baylor as they were down by 12 early on, cut it back down to 8 in that single digits with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Just keep it close for as long as possible before Cambridge can take over. She goes to Garza inside, and Garza gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Out of the timeouts, you've seen a nice little response from Baylor as they've seemed to settle down a little bit. It was a very high tempo, high energy start to the game. Slowed down a little bit now as the game's gone on. Garza doesn't get the bounce and goes 0 for 2 from the line. So not the worst foul there from the Red Raiders. They get it back again here. Snyder. Kim Cooper playing defense, and she may have just reached in there. She'll get called for the foul. That'll be her first, the team's first, with just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Driving inside, maybe looking to push off. Puts up the shot, couldn't get it to go. That's Riley Oleksic. And the 3 is good from Oleksic, so didn't get the layup underneath. Gets another chance from deep and connects. So a little 7-0 run from Baylor out of the timeout. They cut it back down to 5, 14-9. A nice cross-court pass there to find Camila Garza. Jamison, again, has been hot from the three-point line. Thought about a 3. She has it again now. Cambridge, again, looking for that corner. It's Kim Cooper. Nice fake to cut inside. Too much on the layup. And Baylor come away with it yet again. Here is White. Crossover, looking to cut inside. Finds the run. And again, it's Oleksic making the layup underneath. So out of that timeout that they took with just under 4 minutes to go, a 9-0 run put up by Baylor as they look to try and close out this quarter strong. And that's going to be a travel against Garza now. So with 33 seconds to go, if they could hit a 3, it would be all back where we started, tied up at 14 heading into the second quarter, which halfway through the first quarter, it certainly didn't look like there would be a possibility where it ends like that. But Baylor with a chance to make that happen. Although that's dangerous. But a nice recovery from Snyder, and she's looking to go all the way. Couldn't apply the finish. And now Brown with the rebound. Jamison up to Cambridge. Bounce pass to Camilla Garza. And she couldn't connect from close range. All the way to Snyder. No whistle. And again, this tempo to this game with 10 seconds to go. Maybe now Ensworth will just hold for the last shot, and they will. But there's 6 on the shot clock. Cambridge has got to go a little bit. 4, 3, going to try a deep 3. No good. And that's how the first quarter will end. Tigers with a really strong start, going up 14-2. But at the end of that quarter, Baylor responds with a 9-0 run as we head into the second quarter, 14-11. Stay with us. Baylor will get the ball to start the second quarter. So again, another chance to try and tie it up or cut it down to 1. This Ensworth Tiger lead. Ensworth has never trailed in this one a quarter into the game. Like I said, they got off to that hot start and have slowed down a little bit. Baylor have picked up the pace and have been much cleaner with the basketball. But no good there, and Sullivan Brown with the rebound. Hands it off to Cambridge, and here goes Cambridge. Maybe a little lucky there. Cambridge stays with it, tries a pull-up jumper from the free throw line, and is going to get called for a foul. Something she's not going to like to hear, because their last game they played in, as I said at the beginning of the game, she fouled out with a few minutes to go against Harpeth Hall in the regional championship. The Tigers were unable to hang on without her presence, rather. Baylor playing through the press very nicely. And back to Ella White. Haley Stack into the game now. She had the ball, number 3. It's underneath for Baylor. Garza playing her best defense, but she's going to get called for a foul there. So Baylor will get 2 shots from the line. A minute and a second into the second quarter. Watson makes the first free throw, and it's 14-12, a 2-point game now. Ensworth has not scored in probably the last 3.5, well, maybe 4.5 at this point, minutes of game time, so they're on a little bit of a drought right now. And in the meantime, Baylor have been able to cut back into this lead. It's now a 1-point game. Jamison, who had a strong start early on, hasn't shot the ball since making 2 threes in a row. Cambridge, she'll try a 3. That's no good, and Baylor with the rebound. And so now a chance to get their first lead of the game here in the second quarter. Ella White underneath, wide open. And there is Kaylee Snyder, number 15, to give Baylor to number 15, and they lead. And a timeout, Ensworth. It is a 13-0 run dating back to the first quarter when Ensworth lead led 14-2. Since then, it's been all Red Raiders. We'll be back after a short break. We're back, and it'll be Jelani Cambridge to take it up the court. Maybe the Tigers trying to replicate what Baylor did. Baylor used a timeout. Never since they used that timeout, they've been on a 13-0 run. So Ensworth uses a timeout, as that will be a defensive foul going against the Red Raiders. So let's see if the Tigers can get back on the board and try and pull away, as the largest lead tonight was 12. They now trail by 1. Surratt inbounds to Cambridge. Swings it across to Camilla. Garza's going to try a 3. And Garza gets the bounce. The junior restores Ensworth's lead. And that ends a 13-0 run for the Red Raiders. The Tigers now lead 17-15. Ball makes its way to Haley Snyder, driving inside and rolls it home. And we're knotted up at 17. 5:30 to go left in the first half. Cambridge inside and banks it home, and you saw a little flex there. She's fired up. This is a game now, high energy. And Jelani Cambridge wants to match any energy that comes against her, so she knocks down the shot, and the Tigers lead 19-17. Alexic now has the ball looking inside. That's over everybody, and a turnover by the Red Raiders, and so Ensworth will get it back. Garza gives it to Jamison, who bounces it over to Cambridge. Thought about a 3. He's going to try and go inside, get rid of it. Jamison, who's been hot from the three-point line, can't get that one to fall. And Garza with the offensive rebound, and is going to draw a foul there. So the Ensworth Tigers will get an extra possession here. And they take advantage or capitalize on this opportunity, try and push that lead back out to more than one possession. Nice fake there from Jamison. And Garza going to get called for a second travel of the game. It was in a very similar spot the first time. So a turnover there for the Tigers. And they cannot take advantage. Well, it was Garza who gave the Tigers the extra possession. And the Tigers couldn't do anything with it. Inside, Snyder driving, going off the glass. No good. Cambridge the other way, floats it off the rim. Surratt the rebound, and back to Cambridge, back to Surratt, and back to Cambridge once more. Crossover, step back. Doesn't get it to fall, and that's going to stay Ensworth basketball off the foot of Bella White. So with 3:38 to go left in the first half, the Tigers lead 19-7. And again, another opportunity to just try and push that a little bit more. They look to close out the first half well. The inbound to Alana Wells. Cambridge fighting through traffic. Cooper kept it in, but Baylor come away with it. Snyder going in then out, finding Bella White. Close range, can't get it to fall. Cambridge, surely no whistle. Wow, boy, have there been a lot of contact here with no whistles. It's been interesting to see, giving Jelani maybe a little bit of the opposite of star treatment. She's the star player, #1 player in her country for the class of 2024. But they're certainly not giving her anything. That's close. And an easy 2 for Bella White as Surratt went for it and couldn't get it. And 19 all with 2:40 to go in the second quarter. We've got a tie game. And both teams have had their strikes of possession where they've played much better than the opposition, but now we're tied up. Nice find. Cooper to Surratt to Wells. No good from 3. May have been a travel there on Bella White. Gets away with it. And it's on the floor here. And it'll be a jump ball. And this one should go Ensworth's way, and it will. It was Alexic who was underneath who put up the shot. Couldn't knock it down. Inbound halfway across the court to Jamison. Cooper looking for Cambridge inside, and she gets it to Cambridge inside. Jamison gonna try a 3, no good. Wells the rebound, puts it back up. Doesn't get the bounce either. Cambridge with an effort. And after all that, Tigers will get the reward. It'll be 2 shots at the line for Jelani Cambridge. Cambridge knocks down the first one, and the Tigers have the lead back 20-19. A minute 52 to go in the first half. No good, but Wells a rebound. Oh, a nice find inside by Cambridge. Cooper couldn't apply the finish. But Emerson Smith with the follow-up stays with the basketball. And so that's a 3-point possession for the Tigers. Pretty unorthodox way to get it, though. Out to Bella White. They're swinging it around with over a minute to go. No whistle there as Jamison may have gotten caught with an elbow or something. It's on the ground. Jamison will be the one to come away with it. 3-on-2 for the Tigers. And a nice interception from Bella White to read the play and intercept the pass. And then a nice pass. Whoa, whoa. Some fighting underneath, and I think the call was the jump ball. And they will eventually actually call a foul on number 40 for Baylor. Probably deserved at the end. And so with a minute 4 to go, it's going to be a technical foul. So Cambridge will get her free throws. It's interesting, it was a close one. It probably was initially a jump ball, but then the whistles blew and the fighting didn't stop. It looked like it did for Cambridge, but Holly Merritt hung in there and thought maybe a little too hard, especially after the whistle was blown. So Cambridge will go to the line. The Tigers were actually the 1-on-1, rather. Sorry, it was not a technical. Cambridge knocks down the first one. Cambridge goes 2 for 2 from the line this time, and the Tigers' lead is up to 5. And with a minute to go, we'll see if Baylor just holds for the final possession of the half, because there is no shot clock here in high school basketball. So let's see, with 50 seconds to go, that might be offensive, and it is going to be. And so now with 50 seconds to go, looks like the Tigers, who lead by 5, it's been close. Both teams have had the lead, but now the Tigers will have a chance to extend that lead to 7 or 8 heading in to the halftime tunnel. Cooper gets it to Wells. Eventually gets to Cambridge. .30 to go in the half. Cambridge out to Kim Cooper, who's going to shoot a 3, just too strong. And now with 20 seconds to go, this will be Baylor's last chance to get on the board, most likely. White inside, unlucky on the bounce, but Cambridge the other way with under 15 to go. She'll go quickly. She can't get it to fall. Close one there will go Baylor's way. So with over 7 seconds to go, Baylor will get one last chance before halftime. Let's see. It's outside. A contested 3 has been put up, no good. Shot came in from Ellie Carrico. And so your halftime score is 24-19. Ensworth leads. They got up to a 14-2 start. Baylor came storming back and took the lead, went on a 13-0 run. The Tigers respond well and end the half well. They lead 24-19. We'll be back for the second half. welcome back to the second half, where your Ensworth Tigers lead 24-19 in what's been a highly contested game so far. Both teams have had the lead. There's been ties, lead changes, runs by both sides. But we find ourselves in a fairly tight game here heading into the second half. Baylor comes up empty-handed on the first possession, and it's with Jelani Cambridge looking inside for Surratt, who miraculously keeps it in and gives it back to Cambridge. With the crossover, Cambridge. No whistle for a travel or a foul, so it's Sullivan Brown who puts it back up after the miss. And the Tigers are up and running here in the second half, and they lead by 7. Outside now to Alexic. Swung all the way across to Kaylee Snyder. Inside, but can't get it to fall, is Bailey Stack, and Garza with the rebound. She pushes it up the floor to Jelani Cambridge, who then backs it up and slow things down a little bit. Surratt, corner 3, just too strong. Sullivan Brown the rebound again, but this time can't convert from close range. Ella White now. Looking for an option and gets it out to Snyder. A deep 3, no good, and Surratt fights for the rebound and earns it. Cambridge now. Little cross back floater, in and out. Brown the rebound, the shot and the foul. And she'll get a chance to finish off the 3-point play from the line. Brown makes the free throw, so the 3-point play is successful. And Ensworth, just like that, coming out of the halftime interval, stretch the lead back out to 10. Their largest lead of the game is 12. It currently stands at 10. White looking inside. Great defense there from Garza to just stand tall and get the block. She dishes it off to Jamison. Thought about a 3, goes inside, floats it up, can't get it to fall. Snyder the rebound, pushing it up to White. You can hear the contact there, so White draws the foul off Ms. Mila Garza. White will go to the line for 2.
White to the line to shoot 2.
And 0 for 2 from the line. So Baylor comes up empty-handed. And Cambridge now running the show with the crossover. Just can't get the 3-pointer to fall. Tigers get the offensive rebound, and now it's Jamison from the free throw line. Hits. She was hot early on. She's getting back on track now. The Tigers' lead is up to 12, tied for the largest lead they've had all night long. Snyder just gets rid of it in time. Gets it to Ella White. White looking inside. Cambridge got a hand in there, but it'll stay with the Red Raiders. And the inbound is successful. It's Alexic with a little step back jumper, just too strong. It's on the floor. This should be a jump ball, and it will be, and it'll go Ensworth's way. So the Tigers, just about halfway through this third quarter, have come out and played very well out of halftime. And they've really been on a 7-0 run since the start of this half. Baylor has yet to score in the second half. And the Tigers are taking advantage, trying to pull away. Jamison to Cooper. Cambridge now with their back to the basket, turns around, gets it to Jamison, gonna try a three. Off the mark. And that's gonna be a travel against Bella White. Not a lot of contact, she fell to the ground and moved around. And so, bad turnover there from Baylor. And I think you guys could hear that one, the Baylor coach calling a timeout there. And so the Tigers, with 3:56 to go in the third quarter, lead 31-19 and have come out second half and played very well. And so the Tigers will have the basketball here coming out of the Baylor timeout. Looking straight inside for Wells, gets her own shot, and she'll get fouled. They'll say that's on the floor, though. And so the Tigers will get it back yet again. No, they'll say she was in the act of shooting, rather. It looked like the referee pointed on the ground. 2 shots coming for Alana Wells. And the Tigers officially have their largest lead of the night, and it comes here in the third quarter. So can it just be smooth sailing here for the Tigers? Or are Baylor going to fight back? Wells goes 2 for 2 from the line. It's up to a 14-point lead for Ensworth. Lexic all the way across. Snyder inside now for Bella White, draws the foul. A nice pump fake to draw the foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. White makes the first one, and Baylor's up 20 on the night. They trail 33-20 with 3:30 to go in quarter number 3. White responds with going 2 for 2 from the line herself, and the lead's cut back down to 12 for Ensworth. Cambridge looking for an instant response. Just doesn't feel like it's been quite her night, as it's Alexic now running away with it. She says she didn't touch that last, and the referee agrees, and it will stay Baylor Red Raider basketball. Snyder gives it off. Back to Snyder, though. Pushing inside, doesn't get the bounce, and Cambridge with the rebound. She's moving it quickly here. Going into the paint herself, hands it off Nori. Jamison gonna try a 3. Wells fighting for the rebound. And Cambridge throws it off of Bailey Stack. A great heads-up play there. And again, we've seen this numerous times tonight. The Tigers earn themselves an extra possession. And Jameson's going to try another three, get her own rebound, and take it back out. And it's Bella White who gets a hand in the way and wins the Red Raiders basketball back. She goes up, and that'll be a foul against Nori Jamison, so White will go back to the line to shoot two again. White knocks down the first one. And she'll try and cut down the lead to 10 here if she can make this free throw. And she does. So 4 for 4 from the line for number 4. Ella White in the last couple minutes here. And the lead is back down to 10 now for the Tigers. Still double digits, but Baylor trying to stay in it in the closing stages of the third quarter. Cambridge, fadeaway jumper, no good. Kim Cooper the rebound. Ella White knocks that one out of play. All the way out to Alana Wells off the inbound. And she'll hand it off to Jelani Cambridge. Spin move inside, jumper, yes! And the Tigers' lead is back out to 12 now with just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Stack moves it across to Snyder all the way to Bella White. Back to Snyder now. And once more to Stack. White driving, looking for an option. Will try and create it herself. And Garza comes away with the rebound, can move it quickly to Cambridge. 3-on-1 for the Tigers. Cambridge behind the back pass. And foul, 2 shots coming for the Tigers. It'll be Emerson Smith, the freshman, to go to the line. Smith can't make the first one. We'll get another shot here, the second attempt. Garza gets the rebound, though, and she'll take it back out and get it to Cambridge just about. Cambridge will try a three and get the bounce. So they may not have made the free throws, but they'll take 3 instead. And Ensworth pushes the lead out to 15 with 80 seconds to go in the third quarter. White gets it back after looking underneath initially. Driving inside, they're going to say before the shot. It was Bella White who draws the foul. And that'll be Alana Wells first, and or second rather, the team's fourth. So no team has any real foul trouble, unlike what we saw in Ensworth's last game. And it's with Alexic now. Crossover stepping inside, kicks that one to Emerson Smith, and eventually goes out of play with just over 45 seconds to go. Ensworth lead by 15 and could try and extend that here with possibly the final possession of quarter number 3. And it will be a timeout for Ensworth with 38 seconds to go. They can drop their play of choice to try and end the third quarter strong and head into the fourth quarter with a commanding lead. We'll be right back. 38-23, Tigers lead. We're back following the timeout. Ensworth will hold the ball likely for the final possession of the third quarter. And it's with Cambridge now. And she accidentally kicks it out of bounds. So after that timeout now, it'll be Baylor with the last chance maybe of the third quarter. It'll be Snyder to take it up the court for the Red Raiders. 25 seconds to go on the game clock. It's back to Snyder now. She'll look inside, and that'll be a push against Kim Cooper. Neither team in the bonus yet, although Baylor getting closer. So it'll be an inbound from underneath for Baylor. Ooh, Cooper going to get called for a second foul in the last few seconds now. And so Baylor now just one foul away from the bonus. They're going to say Snyder was in the act of shooting. So it'll be 2 shots. And she makes the first one. So 38-24 now. In and out for Snyder on the second. And Cambridge will take it away with under 15 to go here. 10 now on the game clock. She'll just pull up from mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Somehow that ball stayed in bounds, and with 3 seconds to go, Cambridge may have gotten it up in time, but the third quarter expires. And Ensworth leads 38-24. Snyder was a little slow to get up. And so Ensworth leads by 14 with 8 minutes to go in this one. They look to punch their ticket to next week's state semifinals. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter. We're back for the final 8 minutes. The Ensworth Tigers lead by 14, 38-24. Can they hold on and move on to the state semifinals? That's not necessarily going to help their case there with a foul against Emerson Smith. And Taylor now in the bonus. And so it'll be a 1-and-1 coming up for Watson. She makes the first one, so she'll get her shot at a second one. That one's not going to count. It's going to be a lane violation, and so it wasn't good from Watson, but it wouldn't have counted regardless, and the Tigers get the ball now. And they can start to take their time with these possessions, take some time off the clock, and slowly wind this one down. But as I say that, Cambridge looking to go all the way, and she does. Very smooth from the junior, and the lead back up to 15 for Ensworth. Watson thought about a three, looking underneath, and gives it straight to Emerson Smith, who almost lost it herself. But after the pass back from Jamison, it's with Cambridge. She's going to try a three now, looking to heat up. Doesn't get it to go. Bella White cutting inside. Pull-up jumper off the glass and in. And 40-27 with exactly 7 minutes on the clock now. Baylor needs to start cutting into this lead a little bit faster. they want to have a chance at the end of the game. And it starts with playing good defense, but Cambridge makes that very difficult for any defense. Doesn't get the shot, but she'll now head to the line to shoot two. Foul against Bailey Stack. That'll be her third. Just short from Cambridge on the first one. For 2 from the line for Cambridge, something you don't see very often at all. That'll be a push against Alana Wells. And now because Baylor are in the bonus, they'll go straight to the line, and it'll be Snyder to go 1-1. Alexic will check into the game for the Red Raiders. She knocks down the first one, and she'll get a second one here. And she takes advantage of getting fouled, making both free throws. The lead is now down to 11 with 6:40 to go left in regulation. Ensworth leads by 11, and Baylor really need to start getting some stops now without fouling, maybe forcing a turnover or two, and converting their chances on the other end. Easier said than done when you have to go up against Jelani Cambridge, but they're able to stop her on this occasion. Kick it out. And a timeout from Baylor, as it looked like they may have been on the fast break, but it slowed down. So with 6:16 to go left in the fourth quarter, Ensworth leads 40-29. It'll be Baylor basketball when we come back. So Baylor basketball following the timeout, looking to get it in, and they do to Snyder. Could cut it down to single digits here with the basket. A deep three try, no good. Surratt tips it around to Alana Wells. No foul there. Certainly some contact. Stack still with it, goes up and gets fouled. And Jelani Cambridge not happy because the Tigers really should have been on a fast break going down the other way, but sloppy basketball gives Baylor an opportunity to cut into this lead just a little bit more from the line. Bangs home the first one, 40-30 with just under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Ensworth lead, and they have, for the majority of this one, Baylor had their few seconds of the lead, but the Tigers here in the second half have never given it up. 1 for 2 from the line for Baylor. Bounce pass looking for Alana Wells is eventually found. She'll drive inside herself and kick it out to Camila Garza, who just couldn't corral the pass. Otherwise, she probably would have put up a three. Nori Jamison going to kick it back out. The Tigers under no pressure to score in a hurry. Cambridge possibly being fouled, puts up a shot, and it's just short. And that one's going to stay with the Tigers. 5:23 to go. Tigers able to just run some more time off this clock. Cambridge gets it inside to Brown. Eventually out to Nori Jamison. Tries the floater. Alana Wells puts it back up, gets her own miss, and then gets fouled. Tigers still not yet in the bonus. So no free throws coming for Ensworth, but a possession. And that one fell short. It looked like it was in. The ball was on the ground. There were a couple people fighting for it there. And Ensworth will keep possession. Cooper will launch it deep to Cambridge, who makes a nice catch. And she'll back it up as she's got plenty of time. Nothing to worry about. Under 5 minutes to go now. Screen there from Nori Jamison gives Cambridge room. It just hasn't quite been her night. Bella White looking all the way down court, but Jelani Cambridge speed takes over, and it is here now going the other way. Avoids the screen and the basket. What a play from Jelani Cambridge that might just put Ensworth through to the state semifinals. Started on the defensive end, and she finished it off with a beautiful layup plus the foul. And we'll get to finish up the three-point play from the line. And she gets the bounce and does score all 3 points. And so Ensworth leads 43-30, up by 13 with 4.5 to go. Cambridge will get called for the foul there. And I believe Snyder will go to the line to shoot two. And the first one is in from Snyder, so it's 43-31 now. Two for two. The lead back down to 11, but they haven't really been able, the Red Raiders have not been able to pull it any closer than that. It's been around 10, 12, 15 at times, but 10 feels like just about the closest they've gotten in quite some time. Cambridge tries another three. Can't get it to fall out. Nori Jamison now going to try a three of her own. No good. Alana Wells another rebound. That one's out to Kim Cooper. And that's going to be a travel against Cooper. And a timeout taken here. So with 4:07 to go, the Tigers lead by 11. We'll look to close it out here in the final few minutes. We'll be right back. Ella White just about gets it inbounds, and she puts up an acrobatic shot. That's no good. Sullivan Brown tries to keep it in. It's with White. And now a three is good for Alexic, and that'll be followed immediately by a Baylor timeout. They cut it down to 8. And so that didn't take too much time off the clock at all. And now Baylor will certainly feel like they're well within this one. So now for Baylor, it's about getting stops because they haven't done a terrible job tonight of taking care of the basketball. It's been a little sloppy from both teams at times, but they've just struggled to get stops when it mattered. They've got it down to about 10, but now they've got it down to 8. And that's a turnover there. And can Snyder finish off the play? Yes, she can. It's down to 6 now, 43-37. And we're looking for a grandstand finish here in the final 3.5 minutes. Jamison inside to Alana Wells, and she gets fouled. And so Wells, the freshman, will shoot 2. Wells makes the first one, and that'll put the Tigers back up by 7 just to take a little bit more pressure off the Sensworth team. It looked like they may have been able to play a comfortable fourth quarter after leading by about 12 at the end of 3, but Baylor has responded well here in the fourth. Down short, Cambridge the rebound, and banks it home, and the lead back out to 9 now, Friendsworth. With just over 3 minutes to play, it feels like each possession is filled with more and more importance. And Snyder with a mid-range jumper and knocks it down, and the lead's back now to 7. So back and forth basketball here for the final 3 minutes. Cambridge, what a finish off the glass. And the lead back up to 9 now, Friendsworth. Although I looked inside, that one's tipped away by Nori Jamison, and Baylor will hold on to it. Snyder, Watson now looking underneath. The backdoor cut, unsuccessful for Baylor. They got a good look there, but couldn't take the opportunity. Cambridge from just inside the free throw line swishes the 2-pointer. Mensworth leads 50-39 with 2 minutes to go, and it just feels like Baylor's running out of time here. A 3 from Arixic, no good. And as we approach that 2-minute mark now, Ensworth may want to take their time, but maybe not. Cambridge for 2, yes! She's heating up here at the end of the game to make sure the Tigers play another one next week. 13-point lead now. And it's going to take, especially at this point now, what feels like a miracle for Baylor to win this one after Bellawai missed 3. And so Ensworth will take over with 1:47 to go, 107 seconds. Whichever way you want to say it, Ensworth have 1 foot in the state semifinal, it feels. Kim Cooper driving inside. Nice ball movement from the Tigers, but unable to apply the finish. And Baylor have the ball again. They've got to get it over half court here, and they do. And Snyder hits a 3. And another timeout from Baylor now as The lead has been cut to 10 with a minute 19 to go. You wonder when Baylor may start thinking about playing the foul game here. The Tigers are now in the bonus, so it would just be a 1-1, which is favorable for the Red Raiders, as opposed to if they're in the double bonus, they'd get 2 shots. But we'll have to wait and see what the Red Raider game plan is after the made 3 to cut the lead down to 10. Pretty easy inbound there for Jaden Surratt, and Cambridge will take it away, and now she'll just try and play keep away for the most part. Gets it to Alana Wells, and that's going to be a foul, so she'll go to the line once more and try and push this lead back out a little bit further. That'll be Barrett's 5th, so she will be fouled out for the rest of this one. And Wells makes the first one. 11-point lead for Ensworth with 67 seconds to go. Wells 2 for 2 from the line. And Baylor going to have to push it here. Rixick underneath gets blocked. And there is under a minute to go in this one. Snyder tried a 3. Ella White doesn't get the bounce. And with 50 seconds to go, Cambridge gets it over the halfway line, tries back foot floater, no good. But she'll come away with the basketball, and that'll be a jump ball. Interesting decision there. Didn't look like there was a whole lot of contest between who had the ball there, but it'll be Red Raider basketball with 40 seconds to go. Snyder looking to get rid of it. And Alexic underneath for an easy 2 will do. 10-point game with 30 seconds to go. And Cambridge gets fouled. And the Tigers are in the bonus, so it'll be a 1-1 for the junior. And it looks like the Tigers may just have done enough here tonight to put themselves through to the state semifinals a week from today. Cambridge makes the first one, and the lead's up to 11. Cambridge wasn't her best night for her very high standards, but she got hot here at the end of the fourth quarter and was able to push the Tigers what looks like they're going to be able to get across the finish line here in the quarterfinals. And so Cambridge will come out of the game after making both free throws. She'll get a huge applause, even a standing ovation from many tonight after her performance and contribution to this one. Another easy 2 for Baylor. They'll get it into Nori Jamison, who just get it out to Jaden Surratt. And nice playing right through the press for Ensworth with under 15 seconds to go. Kim Cooper is going to hold it around. And just like that, the Ensworth Tigers with a big victory here at home in the state quarterfinals, knocking off the Baylor Red Raiders by a score of 56-46. They got off to a hot start. Baylor fought back. But Baylor never had the lead for a second here in the second half, and Ensworth will look to use this great performance as momentum heading into the state semifinals a week from today at Tennessee Tech. With that, I'm Dean Rolski. Enjoy your night.